Good morning. And now I wait for people to show up. I need water. Good morning, Rachel. Or afternoon. Yeah, it's not morning. It's afternoon now. And everyone else, whoever you may be, if you like and you're signed in or have way to access the chat and let me know who I will be practicing with today, that'd be super cool. Oh, someone's gone. They don't want to practice and they don't want me to know who they are. Okay, that's fine. I'm not bothered. All right. So I'll just wait another minute or two before we get started. And for anyone that's watching this not live and you see like my pic and there's a chair in it, you don't need a chair for this class because you will be the chair yourself. Yeah. Also, blocks, if you have them, I do recommend this. We'll be doing some half moon, and it's always nice to bring the floor closer to you. If you don't have blocks, you can use books. Like, if you got some Twilight books, stack them up, basically the same size and shape as blocks. So, you make it work for yourself. Now I just kind of want to use my Twilight books as a prop today. No, I'm going to stick with what I already had set up. Hi, Karina. Good morning, afternoon. Oh, this is going to be fun. All right. So music, as you all know, I don't play any in this because I don't want this video to get copyrighted, but I do have some suggestions. I had a playlist and I was like, I don't want to do my playlist anymore, so I've chosen a full album that I really like to practice to. It's called Flow State by Tash Sultana. And I don't shuffle it, I just let it play start to finish. It's a nice vibe and I feel like it'll match today's class. So if you want some music, that would be my suggested music for you today. Just gonna make sure mine's not loud when I go to start. I'd like to hear it, but I want to make sure you guys can't hear it. Okay, so if anyone is here that has not practiced with me before, or you're watching this later, my name is Alexis, or it's Lexi, doesn't really matter. I've been teaching yoga for well over a year and a half now. And yeah, I like to have a good time. I like to teach. I like to offer this class to anyone and everyone right now just because I feel like we need yoga. So this class is completely free. There's no pressure to donate to me at all. But if you would like, you can find me on PayPal. Just search for Lexi Core Yoga, or it's Lexi Core Yoga. Just there's no two Y's, at gmail.com. I'll put it in the comments and in like the description below. So if you'd like to donate, great. If not, also great. Let's just practice. Let's have a good time. And also, because this is online and I can't physically see you or do adjustments, please be super careful while practicing. Yoga can be challenging, and I don't want you to do anything that could cause hurt or pain. So if something doesn't feel good, please back out of it. Take a moment and then just adjust and join me when you're ready. By participating in doing this class, you are consenting that you hold yourself accountable for everything that happens. So please be safe. And with that, I'll wait another 30 seconds and then we'll get going. Why 30 seconds? Because the timer tells me I've been like rambling for 4.5 minutes. I want to ramble for 5. Or drink water because I'm going to need to be hydrated before this. And hello, Melissa. Also, because for these live stream classes, not because English is challenging today. I usually post on my Instagram and on my Facebook on like a Tuesday or Wednesday what day of the week people would like the class and what type of class. And I always get one person to tell me what time they want and one person to tell me the type of class, which I think's nice because I get to do what, two people want, but there's more people here. So if you want a particular time and something in mind, tell me all at once. Otherwise, you're going to be like, I want this 12 o'clock class. And then someone's just like, I want this type of class. And you're just like, oh no, I didn't want that. Communicate with me. I want this to be a practice that you all want. So yeah. All right, I've rambled longer than I wanted to, which is fine. Let's get going. Meet me on the mat. We're starting standing today. I have something there. You can get your music playing. The first song is Seed. Or you can play whatever you want. Doesn't matter to me. So from here, we're going to take our feet hips distance, and we're going to start with some body rolls. So fluttering your eyes closed, we'll inhale here. Exhale, tuck the chin towards your chest and begin to slowly roll and melt yourself down to the mat. As you begin to inhale, roll yourself back up. Matching this movement with your breath, begin to slow down your breath. Begin to balance out your breath so your inhales are as long as your exhales. Do 3 more full body rolls. After your last roll down, we'll inhale, roll up to standing. Bring the chin off the chest and come to a neutral position here. We're going to do standing cat-cows to start, or not start because we've already warmed up our spine a little bit, but by those rolls, but to warm it up even more. So you're going to take your hands, interlace your fingers, index fingers pointing up, thumbs pointing towards you. Inhale, send the arms up to the sky and hold here. Next, inhale, begin to arch the back, lift the chest. And exhale, hold here. One more inhale. Exhale, return to a neutral spine. Fingertips are still pointed up towards the ceiling. One more inhale. Exhale, bring the hands through heart center. And you're going to rotate your wrists, so pointing your index fingers towards your chest now. Thumbs are pointed towards the floor. One inhale here. Exhale, you're going to press your hands out in front of you, and you're going to bring those index fingers to a full interlace. Round the shoulders, tuck the chin. Good. As you inhale, bring those fingertips back towards you. Point the fingers at your chest, send the arms up to the sky. Take the back bend. Exhale, hands through heart center, press away, around the shoulders, tuck the chin. Moving here, one breath with one movement. Good. One more time, both ways. And inhale, return to a neutral spine, hands at heart center. We'll do a couple lateral stretches. So inhale, send the palms up to the sky. As you exhale, take that right hand, grab the left wrist, and pull yourself over towards the right side. You don't want to lean too far forward or too far back. Be nice and centered here, and full engagement from your toes all the way up through your torso. One more full breath here. Good. Inhale, center, and exhale, switch sides. Beautiful. One more full breath. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands to heart center. So as I said, today is going to be a chair pose based class. So it's going to be a lot of leg work. So let's start with our legs and start with some standing balances to warm them up before we sit in them a whole bunch. So from here, you're going to root down in the left leg, and as you inhale, bring your right knee up to a marcher step. Foot is flexed. Hands can be on the hips. Holding here. Finding a still spot to focus on, whether it be a wall or on the floor, just to find your balance. On the next inhale, let's extend the right leg long, holding here. And squaring your hips, so make sure your right hip's not crazy high. Toes are pointed. And one more full inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to lower the leg, but keep it going all the way behind you, sweeping it back, warrior three. Again, scoring the hips up and having the foot flexed, toes pointed down. I find that helps with balance. One more full breath here. Beautiful. As you inhale, lift the chest, sweep the right leg forward, point the toes again, lifting it up. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, sweep it up. And it doesn't have to go super high when you're doing breath with movement. And exhale, sweep it back. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. It's okay if you fall out of it. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, sweep it forward again. Bend the knee to the marcher step. And now from here, you're going to take your right hand around the right knee and bring the right knee over towards the right side. Opening up your hip here. And again, finding that balance. One more full breath. Beautiful. Bring that knee back to center. Lower it down. Shake it out. Let's do the opposite side. So all the weight is in our right leg now. Let's inhale, lift the left knee up, marcher step. Find that balance. One more full breath. Beautiful. Next, inhale, extend the left leg forward, holding here. Good job. One more full breath. Perfect. One more inhale. Exhale, sweep it behind you. Come to warrior three. Lower the chest parallel to the mat. Same with the leg. Point those toes or flex them. Everyone's a little different. If you need to use a wall for assistance, go ahead. That's fine. I'm not judging you. I am myself today. Doing great. One more full breath here. Beautiful. Inhale, sweep the leg forward, breath with movement now. And then exhale, send it back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, go back. One more time. Inhale, forward. Ooh. Exhale, back. Inhale, come forward. Now bend the knee, hug it towards the chest. And this time, left hand to left knee. And then bring the left knee over towards the left side. Good. One more full breath. Inhale to center. Exhale, step it down. Shake it out. Good job. Let's do some sun salve. So inhale, sweep the palms up to the ceiling. Exhale, pinch at the hip, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, nice flat back. Exhale, step yourself back to a high plank. One full inhale here. And exhale, lower down, low plank chaturanga, hugging those elbows towards the ribs. And then inhale, upward facing dog, thighs off the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. And pedal it out here. Warm up the feet. Warm up the hamstrings. I mean, they should already be warmed up, but warm them up some more. Why not? Beautiful. And as you're ready, we're going to settle into stillness here. Weight is in the ball of our foot, but our heels are racing to touch the mat if they're not already. Our fingertips are spread wide with our index fingers parallel with each other, pointing towards the top of the mat. The inner eyes of our elbows are rotated up towards the ceiling. Our core is slightly engaged and we're looking in between our legs. 3 deep breaths here. Last one. Beautiful. On your next inhale, look up in between your palms, bend the knees, and let's step our way to a forward fold, top of the mat. As you inhale, halfway lift, nice flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, let's rise all the way up, one vertebrae at a time. Sweep the palms up, allow the gaze to follow. Exhale, hinge and fold right away. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to high plank. Maybe step with the opposite foot back down. One inhale here. And exhale, lower down, low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, tops of the feet press into the mat as you lift for upward facing dog. And exhale, we roll over those toes, downward facing dog. 2 full deep breaths now. Next inhale, look up in between those palms, bend the knees, step hop, float your way forward, fold top of the mat, and inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold again, sunset leg. Good, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, high plank, and now keep exhaling through your low plank. No need to hold the pose. And inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. 2 deep breaths. Next inhale, look up in between those palms, bend the knees, exhale yourself to a forward fold, and inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we rise all the way up. Exhale, one more time, sunset leg. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift again, because why not? Exhale, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 full deep breaths. The next inhale, look up in between those palms, bend the knees, exhale yourself forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, let's rise. And this time as we exhale, we meet chair pose for the first of many times today. Bending into the knees here, you should be able to see your toes. You don't want to arch or over around your back, but have it nice and neutral. Core is engaged. Arms sweep up to frame our ears, or remain at heart center. It is up to you. And we're holding here and breathing. Beautiful. And then a little bit of movement here. We'll inhale, sweep the palms if they're not already up. Exhale here. Inhale, let's take it into a back bend just by lifting the chest, lifting the crown of the head. Exhale, neutral spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, neutral. Inhale. And exhale, knees are still bent. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, hands to heart center, and then bend into the knees, coming to a toe stand. So you're coming all the way down, but you're up on your toes. If balancing here is a lot, you can always use your fingers as a kickstand or keep hands at heart center. You also don't want to completely rest on your calves or your shins. You do want to be lifted up. You want to feel the burn in the legs. Take 2 deep breaths here. One more. Beautiful. Inhale, come back up, chair pose, weight is in the heels. Exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, come down to the toe stand. 1 full breath, holding here. Inhale, back to chair. Exhale, stay here. Last time, inhale here. Exhale, come down. One breath. Inhale, chair. Exhale, hold here. One inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. From here, the weight remains in the right leg. You keep it bent. Let's come up on those left toes and then step it back to a high lunge. Your back hamstring should be racing towards the sky. Ball is in. Weight is in the ball of your left foot. You have that 90-degree angle bend in the front knee. If your leg isn't already burning, it will be from here, I promise you. We're going to start with some pulsing. So hands can stay at heart center or send them up to the ceiling. Inhale here. Exhale, lower the left knee down, not quite to touch. And inhale, come back up. Exhale, go down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Last one. Beautiful. Inhale, come up. From here, let's pivot our toes. Left ones to go parallel with the back edge of the mat. We're going to straighten our front leg for some release. Arms come out to a T. We'll move to pyramid pose. As we inhale, let's hinge at the hip, coming to the inside of the right leg. As we come down, we send our left arm up to the sky. Breathing here. Good. On the next inhale, let's lower that left hand down to our left hip and start working our obliques. As we inhale, lift up a tiny bit here. Right arm is parallel with the mat. We're still twisted open. 3 deep breaths. Maybe 4. One more. Beautiful. Lower that right hand back down to the mat. You're going to send the left arm up on the inhale. And then exhale, send it down, framing that foot. We're going to pivot back onto the ball of our left foot as we bend into our right knee. Inhale, rise up, high lunge again. And we're working it some more. We're going to do a standing crunch. So you're going to shift the weight into that front leg. You're going to crunch your knee towards your chest, bringing the arms down. And you're going to very slowly and controlled step it back to the high lunge. So moving with your breath, inhale, crunch it in. Exhale, send it back. And you want to go nice and slow here. You don't want to throw the leg up and throw it back. You want full control. So this is more about working the legs and a tiny bit of the abs, but just have all the control here as you move with your breath. Do 2 more of these, crunching, coming back. Good job. Last time, unless you're already there, then just hold in that high lunge. Beautiful. Hands come to heart center. From here, step the left leg to meet the right. Chair pose, arms sweep up. One exhale here. One more inhale. Exhale, come to Tadasana, standing. Wiggle it out. We have the other side coming, so inhale, let's sit back, chair pose. Face this way down. Good, weight is in the left leg now. As we come up on our right toes, step it back, high lunge. And wiggle if need be if your step wasn't perfect. Don't worry about it. No one always lands in the poses perfectly. It's fine. So hands staying up or heart center. We're starting with that pulse. Inhale here. Exhale, drop the right knee down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. You know what? 2 more now. Why not? 1 more. Now it's 1 more. Beautiful. Inhale, come up. We're going to spin those right toes down to be parallel with the back edge of the mat. Straighten that front leg. Arms out to a T, triangle pose. Inhale, begin to hinge at the hip. Coming inside the left leg now. Right arm stacks. Beautiful. 2 more breaths here. bring that right hand to our hip as we inhale, lift the left arm up. Holding here. Now like a teapot, I guess. Good. 2 more deep breaths. Beautiful. Lower back down to triangle pose, sending the right arm up to the sky and sending it down to frame the left foot, bending into that front left knee and spinning to be back on the ball of the right foot. Inhale, come up, high lunge. And now into the slow crunches. So shifting the weight into the left leg, crunching the right knee towards the chest, and then slowly stepping back, high lunge. Again, you can kind of keep your hands up heart center if you don't quite have the room to do the full extension of the arms. But go nice and slow, moving with your breath. Inhale, crunching. Exhale, slowly lowering it down, stepping back. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Beautiful. Sweep the palms up to the sky and step the right foot to meet the left, chair pose, holding here. 1 more full breath. Half a breath more. Inhale. Exhale, rise on up. A little bit backwards, usually rise on inhales, but I don't care. This is what we're doing today. It's fine. All right, let's meet chair pose again. Inhale, sit it back. Holding here, feeling it. Maybe this time, instead of going into the toe stand, let's just roll the weight into the balls of our feet. It's not going down for a toe stand, but like a toe stand chair. Yeah. If you're feeling really feisty, you can take the back bend into it, or you don't have to. You don't even have to stand on your toes. If this is a lot, just be like, no, I'm staying in chair. So stay in chair. But if you want to take it funky, take it funky. We have 2 more breaths. Beautiful. All of us returning to normal chair pose here, bringing the hands to heart center. Weight is in our left leg as we come up on those right toes. Step it back, high lunge. And from here, lower down, low lunge. And wiggling, so that way you have a 90-degree angle bend in that front left knee. You feel a stretch all in your right hip flexor. Inhale, sweep the palms up. Good. Take 3 more deep breaths here. Good. 1 more inhale. Exhale, float the hands down to the mat. You're going to bring the left hand to the inside of the left leg and then wiggle that left leg over to the left side of the mat for lizard pose. You can plant your hands, keeping your arms extended. Or if you're feeling pretty open, you can lower on down to the forearms. If you're up here, you can also take the option of taking that left hand on the left knee and gently rolling onto the left edge of your left foot. Actually, kind of show you what I'm doing. Like this. Doesn't matter where you are in this pose, just as long as you feel comfort in the discomfort. We have 4 deep breaths. 1, no, 2 more. I can count. Beautiful. From here, if you're on your forearms, come back up. If your knee is out to the side, come back up. Let's wiggle that left foot back in between our palms, framing it, tucking our back toes, lifting the back knee off the mat for a supported crescent lunge here. So fingertips are still on the mat or on some props. Yeah, and we're going to take another spinning balance, which is half moon pose. So since your left foot is in front, your left hand is going to go in front of those left toes. You can bring the right foot in about halfway. Begin straightening that left leg. Planting your left fingertips firmly, Begin to lift that right leg off the mat. You want to keep the hip open, so don't point the toes down to the mat, but point them towards the side. You can keep both hands on the mat if that's where your balance is today, or maybe start by bringing that right hand onto your right hip, gently convincing your chest that it wants to open up towards the right side. And maybe stacking that right arm. If you're not stacked, hands on the hip, that's fine. Both hands are on the mat, that's fine too. Just try and keep that back leg hip open and the front leg straight. 3 deep breaths here. You can do this. One more. Beautiful. Bring the hand to your hip and then lower it down to the mat. Let's lower the right leg back down to the mat, bending into the left knee. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Exhale here. Weight is in the left leg, step the right leg to meet it. Chair pose again. One more full breath here. Beautiful. Inhale, rise on up, Tadasana pose. Wiggle it out. You're doing great. The other side now. So let's take an inhale, sit back, chair pose. Just another deep breath here. Beautiful. Bringing the hands to heart center now. Coming up on those left toes. Step the left foot back now. High lunge. And then lower it right on down. A low lunge. And tucking the back toes. 90-degree angle bend in the front knee. Inhale, sweep the palms up to the ceiling. Exhale, hold here. Beautiful. Take one more deep breath. Technically half a breath more. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hands down to the mat. Straightening the foot and then bring that right hand to the inside of the right leg, wiggling the right leg over lizard pose, opposite side. You might notice that your hips here are pretty different. Maybe you can get down now. Maybe you can't get down and you could before, but that's okay. We're just trying to work on balance, balancing out our body here. So whatever you did on one side, do your best to mimic it on this side. 4 breaths. One more. Beautiful. Slowly return to a low lunge, bringing that right foot in between your palms. We're going to tuck our back toes, lift the back knee up off the mat. Supported crescent lunge to start before half moon. Good. So this time, right hand in front of right toes. Bring the left foot in a whole bunch. Shorten that stance. Planting your hand down, full weight in your right hand and in your right leg. We'll start to lift the left leg straight behind us. Again, just rotate that ankle so your hip opens up. Both hands can remain on the mat or bring the left hand to the left hip. And just encourage that left shoulder to open up towards the left side. Again, if you're shaky, if you fall out, that's okay. Wherever you land, that is the pose. The fact that you're attempting it is what counts. And we have 3 deep breaths here. You can do this. One more. Beautiful. Let's take that left hand down to the mat, bending into the front knee, lowering the left toes down. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Exhale here. Inhale, step the left foot to meet the right, chair pose. One more full breath. Inhale, rise up, Tadasana. Wiggle it on down. So if you can't guess where we're going now, you haven't been paying attention. Inhale, chair pose. And don't think that you're getting tired here. You're actually getting stronger. So let that burn remind you. You're not tired. You're powerful. Holding here for 2 breaths. is in the left leg. Come up on those right toes again. Step it back, high lunge. Actually, I'll face this way. Good. From here, we'll take a twist. So the right elbow comes to the outside of the right knee. If this is a lot, you can always take it into a low lunge or keep challenging yourself here. Stay in the high lunge. Hands remain at heart center, or to really get into the twist, bring that right hand down to the mat, left arm up. And again, you don't have to go here. You can stay here. You can stay here. Doesn't matter. Your practice is beautiful no matter what. Wherever you are, 2 more deep breaths. Good. Now, you know we did half moon last time, so we're going to revolve our half moon. So from here, let's bring both our hands down to frame our leg in that high lunge, support it, and then step those right toes in. This time, instead of left hand in front of left foot, the right hand is coming in front of the left foot. Weight is in the left foot and the right hand. We're going to lift the right leg behind us. We're not opening it up. We actually want the toes to point down here. Left hand to left hip. Again, slowly encourage that left shoulder to open your chest out towards the left side. Gaze will slowly crawl up the wall towards the ceiling, or maybe it won't, and you'll just kind of look towards the side. That's fine too. If you're feeling really good here, you can always extend that left hand up and keep it on the hip. You can do this 3 breaths. Let's go. One more. Beautiful. Bring both hands down to the mat. Lower that right foot back. Bend the left knee. Inhale, rise up. High lunge. Great job. 1 full breath. Inhale, step the right foot to meet it. Chair pose. 1 full breath. Inhale, rise up. Tadasana. Wiggle it out. Whew. You're doing amazing. I'm proud. I'm sweaty. I'm doing this with you, I promise. All right, other side. Here we go. Inhale, chair. Good job. Hands to heart center. Weight is in the right leg. Let's step those left toes back. High lunge to start. On the next inhale, bring that left elbow outside the right knee. Take any modification you may need here, or take it to the fullest expression that you feel comfortable going to today. 3 breaths. You got this. 1 more. Beautiful. Bring both hands down, frame the foot, supported crescent lunge. We're taking the half moon twist. So let's step that left foot in. Now this time, left fingertips in front of right foot. Put the weight in the left fingertips, right foot. Begin to send the left leg back behind you. Keep the toes pointed down. Right hand comes to right hip. And start by opening up your chest towards the right side. Gaze crawls up towards the right. Hand can remain on hip. Maybe you open it up here. Doesn't matter where you are. 3 deep breaths. Let's go. One more. You can do this. Great job. Bring the hands down. Lower the left foot down. Bend into the right knee. Inhale. Rise up. High lunge. 1 breath. Next inhale, step the left foot to meet the right. 1 full breath. Inhale, Tadasana. Rise up, wiggle it out. Yes. Oh, that feels good. If it doesn't, it'll feel good later. Maybe it won't. Let's do a little bit more standing balances, a little bit more leg work. So why not? We're going to come into eagle pose. Guess where that starts? Chair pose on the inhale. Good. From here, let's bring hands to heart center. Weight is in the left leg. Come up on your right toes. And then you're going to cross your right leg over your left. You can use your right toes as a kickstand, or to get the balance in, wrap that right foot around the left ankle. This is the first stage. Let's add in the arms now. So left arm comes in front of your face, 90-degree angle bend. Take the right arm underneath of it, and either allow the back of your hands to touch or take the twist deeper by wrapping the left hand around to meet, or the right hand around to meet the left palm. There we go. Good. Holding here. Constricting some of your blood waves, creating a little bit of tension. Take 2 more deep breaths. Last one. Beautiful. Release the cross, stand straight up, release the arms. Allow that blood to get flowing again. Oh, I'm really sweating, my glasses are falling off. Cool stuff. Let's do the other side. So inhale, let's go chair. Smile through it. My legs are killing me too. Hands will come to heart center. Weight is in the right leg. Cross that left leg over, either using the left toes as a kickstand or wrapping around. Up to you. Holding here to start. Beautiful. Take the right arm in front of you, 90-degree angle bend in the elbow. Sweep the left arm under, either the left, both the backs of the hands touch, or the left hand wraps around to meet the right palm. Holding here, a few deep breaths. 3 more. Last full breath. Good. Uncross the legs, sweep the palms all the way out and up. Bring the hands to heart center, exhale. Good. Let's take our feet wide now. You might want to actually mimic how I'm standing on the mat, because we're going to do a fold, some goddess, good stuff. Bring the hands to the hips. Inhale, lift the crown of the head, lift the chest. Exhale, hinge forward, fold, wide-legged. You have some options in this fold. You can take your peace fingers to big toes. You can walk your hands out to a wide-legged down dog. Walk your hands in, pull those shoulders and your head towards the floor. And release the fingers, take a shoulder stretch. Up to you, 6 full deep breaths. Two more. Beautiful. Wherever your hands are, let's bring them to our midline, which is right underneath of our shoulders. Let's take a couple of lunges. So bend into the right knee, come all the way to the right side. Your heel might come up off the mat, and then your left toes are going to point up towards the ceiling. Holding here, using your fingertips as kickstands, or maybe hands to heart center, maybe just one. We're going to move to the other side. If you have your balance here, and you just want to go straight there by pushing into the legs, you can do that. Or if your hands are planted, just walk yourself to the wide-legged, and then bend into the knee and come down. Doesn't matter how you get here, just getting here. Yeah. Holding here now. Good. We're going to add a little bit of movement with this now, going back and forth, so you don't have to go to your fullest expression. But as you inhale, come up. Exhale, go down to one side. Inhale up. Exhale down. And 2 more times each side. We've got this. 1 more. Beautiful. On that next inhale, we'll come all the way up. Do a halfway lift in this wide-legged fold, so a nice flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands to the hips. Let's begin to rise up one vertebrae at a time, rolling on up. Exhale here. Take your toes, point them towards the outside corners of the mat. We're coming to goddess pose. Hands to the hips. Just inhale, nice straight spine. Exhale, sit down, bending to the knees. Your goal is to have a 90-degree angle bend and your thighs parallel with the mat. But if you're not down there because A, you're stronger, not tired, but you want to take a rest, or B, you're just, that's not where you go, again, that's fine. You know your body today. Go as far as you can. Let's bring our hands to heart center. Flutter the eyes closed. And welcome a tiny bit of movement. So as you inhale, rise up an inch or two. And exhale, sit down. My body is trembling, so I promise you that this class affects me just as much as you. So if you're cursing at me, I'm cursing at myself. Do 2 more. Last time coming up. Last time sitting down, holding here, 3 full deep breaths. One more, you've got this. Beautiful, inhale, rise all the way up. Pivot the toes to be parallel with each other. Let's take one more wide-legged fold, find some release. Hands to the hips, inhale, lift the chest, the crown of the head. Exhale, pinch and fold. Either doing the same wide-legged stretch you did before, or taking a different variation with your hands. Up to you, 6 full deep breaths. One more breath. We'll bring the hands to the hips. Inhale, begin to rise up slowly. And exhale. Good. Let's step our feet together, coming to the top of the mat. Inhale, sweep the palms up, allow the gaze to follow. Exhale, hinge, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, high plank. Lower down through your low plank on that exhale. And then inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, inhale, sweep that right leg up into the sky. Exhale, crunch knee to nose. And then bring the right knee towards the right wrist, lowering it all the way down on the mat. Untucking the back left toes, extending the leg long. And from here, wiggling your right ankle out. The goal is to have a 90-degree angle bend here, but if you can't keep your hips square, you don't want to go that far. Plant the hands to frame the knee. Inhale, lift the chest. Holding here. One more breath. Inhale. And now exhale, lay yourself down, resting pigeon, coming to the forearms. You can land all the way out. And resting here. You burned it. Take 3 more deep breaths. Beautiful. On the next inhale, let's return to our forearms. Landing our hands. We're tucking the back toes, lifting the back knee off the mat, pressing into our hands to lift the front knee. Send it back to 3-legged down dog, and then take a hip stretch. So bend into the right knee and bring the right foot over towards the left side. And one more full breath. Inhale back to three-legged down dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Switching sides. Inhale, lift the left leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, crunch knee to nose. And then lower the left knee towards the left wrist, untucking the back. Right toes, extending that leg long, and wiggling out your left ankle, keeping your hips square to the mat. This is really tight. You can always put a block underneath the bent knee glute. Or you can just enjoy the discomfort. So, planting your hands, let's inhale, lift the chest, lift the crown of the head. Hold here, 2 full deep breaths. We'll inhale together. And exhale, lower ourselves down. Resting here, 8 full deep breaths. Two more. On that next inhale, let's bring ourselves back on up to our forearms. And planting our hands to frame our knee. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, neutral spine. Tuck your back right toes, lift that knee off the mat, press into your hands, lift the front knee, send it back, three-legged down dog, and into the hip stretch. So bend the left knee and bring that left foot over towards the right side. Good, 2 deep breaths. Perfect. Inhale back to three-legged down dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then lower the knees down, coming into child's pose. Knees can be together or wide. Walk the hands out. Lower the forehead to the mat. Then from here, begin to walk your hands towards your knees as you inhale, coming up, bringing your knees together if they're wide, and then taking your feet out from underneath of you, extending them long. We're going to do one more little bit of leg work, and then a little bit of stretching and savasana. So I want us to end on, a good note. Not that we haven't hit all the notes earlier, but why not a little bit more? So we're going to do some leg lifts here, one at a time. I typically place my hand in between my knee and my hip. You can take your feet to be about hips distance. We're going to start with the right leg. You have the option to rock back towards your tailbone. You're staying on your sit bones. Up here is a little challenging. You'll see what I mean as you begin this. But engaging your leg, you're just going to lift the right leg up off the mat. And exhale, tap it down. Inhale, lift. The quad should start burning. Come down. 3 more. Lift. And down. Lift. Down. Last time, lift. Let's hold here. 3 breaths. Let the tremble happen. 2 more. Last one. You've got this. And exhale, lower it down. And give a little love. Massage your quad. That's super intense. I know. Let's do the left side. So again, planting your hands, feet are hip distance. Let's engage leg, lift it up, inhale. Exhale, tap it down. Inhale. Exhale, tap. 3 more, inhale. Tap. Inhale. Tap. Last one, we're holding. 3 breaths. One more deep breath. Lower it down, massage it out. I know. I'm not a fan of that. I can tell people are not happy, but it's fine. Your legs will be happy about it later. Let's finish off with some folding. So adjusting yourself to be seated comfortably here. We have a forward fold coming. Let's cross the right ankle over the left. Inhale, sweep the palms up. Exhale, hinge at the hip, fold towards the feet. Keep a nice straight spine. You don't want to round in the shoulders just to get to your feet. So if you're here like I am, that's fine. Gaze at your toes and breathe. Two more deep breaths. And next, inhale, begin to roll yourself back up. Hands can just rest on your lap and uncross your ankles. We'll switch, so left over right now. Inhale, sweep the palms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Allowing your hands to fall wherever they go, as long as your spine is nice and straight. Two more deep breaths. Beautiful. Begin to walk yourself back on up. Uncross the ankles. Let's come into butterfly pose. So bringing the palms of your feet together, knees go wide. Nice straight spine to start. If you like, inhale here. Exhale, hinge and fold. Again, a straight spine, so if you don't come all the way down, it's fine. Two more full deep breaths. On that next inhale, let's sit back up to butterfly. And then cross our legs, easy seat. From here, we're going to come down onto our backs with supported fish pose. So let's make a triangle with our hands and place it at our low backs. We're going to bend into the elbows, lowering the forearms to the mat. And you have an option with your legs before we go into the full expression here. Keep them in easy seats, return to butterfly, or extend them long. Up to you. But with your forearms pressing firmly into the mat, we're going to inhale, press into them, lift the chest. Very slowly allow the neck to hang back. 3 breaths. Last one. Inhale very slowly, tuck the chin to your chest. Exhale, take the elbows wide, and then lower yourself all the way down. Extend your legs long now. Take your hands out from underneath of you. Last little bit here. Inhale, hug the knees into the chest. And we'll finish off with some twisting. So right hand to the outside of the left knee. Guide your knees to the right side. And then extend the left arm long. You can also extend the left leg long if you want a little bit more of a stretch and catch it in the right hand. But gaze is over towards those left fingertips. Two more deep breaths here. Good. If the left leg is extended, go ahead and stack the knees again. And then bring the knees back into your chest. On the next inhale, left hand outside of right knees. Bring the knees over towards the left side. Extend the right arm long. And if you extended the left leg, go ahead and extend your right leg, permitting you have room. Gaze over those right fingertips. Two more deep breaths. Beautiful. Gaze back at the ceiling, hug the knees into the chest. Open up to happy baby. Hands to the outsides of the feet. Knees go towards the armpits. Feet are flexed. Roll side to side. Hug the knees into the chest again. And let's keep the right knee hugged. Extend the left leg long. Move that right knee just towards the outsides of the ribs, so it just might be an inch or two over. Just getting one last good stretch in here. On the next inhale, bring the right knee back to the chest. And now stack the right leg to the sky, ankle, knee, and hip in one nice line. Taking your hands, grabbing either the thigh, up here, your toes, doesn't matter where. Just gently pull that right leg towards the chest. One more full breath. Beautiful. Hug the right knee into the chest again. Now send the left leg up to meet it. Keeping the left leg where it is. Extend the right leg long onto the mat. Holding here for a few deep breaths to start. One more. Let's take that left knee just to the outside of the left ribs. Holding here. Got it. Next inhale, stack ankle, knee, hip up to the sky. Interlace where you can and gently convince the left leg to move towards the chest. One more deep breath. Good. Bend the left knee, hug it to the chest. Send the right knee up to meet it again. And curl yourself into a ball. Allow the shoulders to come off the mat. Maybe you can get your knees and your nose to want to meet. Maybe not. It's okay. Holding here, constricting as much blood flow as you can, really hugging yourself, squeezing tightly, pointing the toes, squinching up the face, creating tension. Inhale. And now exhale, release. Extend the legs long, bring the arms overhead, full body stretch. Allow the arms to take up as much space as they like. Allow the feet to take up as much space as you like. Flutter the eyes closed. Release the breath. And settle into Shavasana. And as you begin to return from your meditative state, you can take some gentle movements with your fingers and with your toes. Go ahead and hug yourself into a tiny ball, taking your time, and rolling onto whichever side you would like today. While you're here, just take this time to honor all you've done in your practice today, all the transformation that has occurred with your mind, with your body, and with your soul. As you're ready, you can meet me seated comfortably. Bringing the hands to heart center. We'll end today with one Om. Inhale. Thank you for practicing with me today. All right, how are we feeling? Yeah, pretty intense. But good intense? Maybe. I see there's a message, retract it. And I was like, oh no. Legs are dead. Good. That's what I was going for. Nice. But everyone feels good? Good. Wonderful. So, yeah, that was that. It was a good time. Let's see one thing real quick. And if you'd like to donate, I've added the email address to search for on PayPal to do so. Again, no pressure. So yeah, I'm getting into the rhythm of doing these live classes at least once a week. It is completely based on the needs of you guys and when you want to have it. So I'll try and post earlier in the week, like on a Monday, because I could do classes on Tuesday and Wednesdays. I now work from home. So really whichever day works the best for you guys, just let me know. We'll go from there. I've also started that new collective flow series. They're shorter videos that combine tarot readings and yoga. So if that's something you're interested in, I'll do those, this and that. Yeah, you saw me falling out of poses in the beginning too, Shannon. So trust me, I feel you when the coordination, the balance is not there, but you still tried, and that's all that matters. Yeah, it's lunchtime now too. I feel that, but yeah. So that was today's class. I feel like the next one will be a little bit easier because the last two have been intense. But if people still want intense, I'll do intense. So just communicate. Let me know if you have any questions. You can reach out to me through here, through my Instagram. I'm pretty sure most of you know me, so ask questions, all that. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you guys soon. Have a wonderful Thursday. Bye, guys.